Well, I think we're live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the RGT podcast. Fair episode we are on, but we are here. What's up? I see you guys in the chat. Let's go ahead and get to these shout outs real quick. Appreciate all our channel members. Welcome. Let's go ahead and say what's up to the chat. Theldar, what's going on? Oh, don't worry. We're going to get into that in a second. I saw you were my first comment, so we're going to get into that in a second. Marty, Ice Queen, Jedi, Johnny, what's going on? Malik. Hunter, VJ, good to see you, VJ. Glad you can make it. John, the Don. We got Iman, Sean, Bobby, Dave Rock, Brandon, Lokita. What's up, Lokita? We got Muck Reimer. We got Iman. If I didn't say what's up, I think I said Iman. To Die For, what's going on? We got X Hawk. Good to see you, X Hawk. Lincoln Clay just jumped up in here. What's up, Clay? Daniel, what's going on? We got Dev Singer. We got Hustle and Motivate, my brother. Go check out both those guys, Hustle and Dev Singer. Dev Singer's on Scumcast. And Hustle's got a good little channel there as well. Got Bray, what's going on? We got Niece Did That, what's going on? Dewan Thompson, what's going on? Capono, Eagles fan, and DJ D, what is up? Woo! So you guys already know I got a lot to say today. I'm waiting for Blaze to get here, so it's gonna be me for now. But you already know, y'all know me. I usually knock this stuff out in record time. So if he's not here, he's not here. We'll just knock these topics out. But like I said before, especially leading up to this moment, you guys already know I dealt with a lot of weird comments, especially involving certain things. I don't even know where to start, man. I don't even know where to start. I mean, granted, I could just jump right into the fire and talk about Horizon. I think, we can definitely do that. We can talk about Horizon. But first, we got 64 people already up in this chat. Hit that like button. You haven't shared the stream out. I would appreciate if you did so. Thank you very, very much. I was checking out my analytics. My analytics was going off all day. I think we're less than 25 subs away from 10,000 here on this channel. That is a big milestone for yours truly. You guys already know I've been doing this for about 4 years now, and we've come a long way on this platform. Let me tell you, we've come a long way from me just being that guy that would literally do audio over his browser at the time. Because you guys remember, you guys go back to my original news videos, it was literally just me. I had like an Audio Technica, and I had like my laptop, and I was literally just recording my voiceovers with OBS, and we were just looking at the actual pages of articles. Man, we literally came a long way, man. What's up, King? What's up, Joseph? And Blue Moon, what's going on? So, let's talk about this, man. Let's go ahead and knock these topics out. Horizon Forbidden West, one of my most anticipated games for the PlayStation 5, has reportedly been delayed to 2022. Early 2022 is that. Now, you guys remember, there was like this big thing going around that Sony was probably afraid of Breath of the Wild 2. Now, we don't have a release date for that at all, but the fact that the fact that might even play a factor in this is really crazy to me. I don't know why would that even be the case. But the fact that this game is more likely going to be 2022 kind of makes you wonder, what else do we have to look forward to for PS5 right now? As you guys already know, I mean, 2022 looks like it's going to be their year, unless Sony just say, you know what, Microsoft's pretty much got a better lineup this year. I mean, you guys know they got, I think it's Forza this year, right? Then they got Halo Infinite multiplayer, which free to play. They got that coming this year with Infinite, and as well as a few others. So it's like, it's a weird design. It's a weird choice for them to delay that game. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really weird, especially when you've been super quiet for the most part in terms of these big announcements. Sure, we've gotten some stealth, announcements from Sony, but as you guys already heard before, I mean, we're still waiting on the bigger stuff. God of War Ragnarok was teased not too long ago with a teaser trailer, And a lot of people thought that that game was going to come out this year. And like I told you guys prior, it doesn't make sense for God of War to drop this particular year. That's a game you take your sweet time with. And you guys saw when we had one of the developers from Sony Santa Monica on, for the one-on-one interview, that was pretty much obviously the case. They're not rushing God of War. They're taking their time with God of War. So it made sense that was 2022. Horizon, we saw full-fledged gameplay for. And again, even when we saw the gameplay, there were still questions on whether or not why didn't we just get the release date at that time, because the game looked finished. I think we all can agree. It looked perfect as is. It didn't really need to be delayed or anything. But now we're getting this information. He's like, that cringe trash. We want God of War. Hey, there's nothing wrong on Horizon. I don't know what's wrong with you on that one. Yeah, Kendall looks good too, but if I remember correctly, Kendall got delayed by a month as well. But I was like, that's a minor delay, nothing big. Just delay the game and get it done. It's fine. Hope Bloodborne come to PC. Oh, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, as far as Horizon being delayed to 2022, you guys already know. I've said this numerous times. I'd rather a game be delayed and actually, perform as advertised than a game be rushed and not operate the way it's intended. I mean, for God's sakes, we don't need another Cyberpunk situation again. You guys already know Cyberpunk was like the worst fail of all time. And the funny thing about Cyberpunk is a lot of people put Cyberpunk into this bubble where it kind of just killed itself with the hype surrounding it. So I think they're fine. If they delay this, it's fine. It's not really going to hurt the overall game. It's only going to make it better. But it is a little weird at the same time because we were already waiting for the game. We all thought that it was good to go. I mean, you guys already know Sony. One thing about Sony, they're good at spoiling us for like these games. They're really good at that. But when it comes to just wowing you as well, it's like they know how to sell a game to you. They know how to show it off. You know what I mean? They know how to really get your eyes on that. And as soon as they do it, it's like, ugh, I hate to see stuff like this. Let's see. Put my money away for it. Yeah, I know, man. I was already ready for it. I was ready. He said, I probably should with Marlon with something. Yeah, Marlon doing the duck walk over acting like a fool. I remember. Marlon crazy. 4 days after Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, yeah, true, but that's the thing about Ghost of Tsushima. Like the director's cut, I don't consider that new. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. The only thing new about Ghost of Tsushima would be the DLC. You know, if you already played it. But I mean, it's there. I can't take that away. You know what I mean? It's there. You got games, but the stuff that we were looking forward to the most, you know what I mean? We have no information for it. We have no information for God of War, Horizon 2022. What else do we not have information for? You know, these are things you got to ask yourself. Like, what else do we have looking forward to? But yeah, the game being delayed is fine. No issues whatsoever. I don't see the issue there. But here's where we get into some weird territory for this whole situation for PlayStation. This goes back to the SSDs. Now, again, everybody already knows the situation with Microsoft. Microsoft had a simple solution to their storage expansion. It was the old SD cards, the little memory cards that go in the back of the console. As you guys already know, these SSDs by default get super hot. If you have a Series X, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you touch that SSD while that system is playing, those SSDs are extremely hot, right? That's just how it works. Those SSDs are extremely hot. When it comes to PlayStation 5, they went the traditional route, and the reason why they wanted to do that because they didn't want to go and create no proprietary system, which is fine. I mean, it's absolutely fine. You can get the standard SSDs, just like you would get the standard laptop hard drives that you would find in the PS4 or PS3 at the time, right? The thing about this, though, Sony never really updated any of the information for us to, extend our storage. And the funny thing about it, too, is like we've been waiting for the longest time, and you would think that Sony would have like a list of, select SSDs that they recommend. and the ones to stay away from. They don't have anything like that. Now, dig this. There's actually a beta program that you can sign up for. And if you get into this beta program, you can sign up, like you'll get this new update for your PS5. This update will allow you to test SSDs on your system. But here is the downfall, and here is the little issue here. This small little caveat that Sony can definitely get away with at this point. They pretty much tell you in fine print that you are held responsible for any damages to your system. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, why would I be held for damages and why would my system get damaged? Well, it's very simple. If you put in the wrong SSD, the wrong M.2 drive, you can fry your system and it'll be on you. That's actually a bad situation here. And then keep in mind, too, like I said before, there's a reason why, you know, when you look at motherboards, these M.2 drives are on the motherboard. You know what I mean? There's nothing really covering them up for the most part, unless they're the special ones, you know, because there's some that have heat sinks on there, and those are the ones that Sony pretty much recommend for you to buy is those ones. But keep in mind, those ones are the higher grade ones, and more likely you're paying a little bit more for those, especially if you want like a terabyte. Those storages are not cheap right now. They're just not. That's why I told you guys before, I was sitting there, you know, when we did that test stream, I was like, you know, on some real, I think a lot of you guys might want to wait this one out. Listen, especially in this time when Sony can't even guarantee you a PS5, it's really the best time ever to really wait it out, if that makes sense. It really is. You don't want to risk a PS5 frying or not working properly because you want to expand the storage. And to add to this, there was already issues with the PS5s already act weird. For a lot of people with these storage situations. Like look at Solid Rev. Solid Rev's system completely bricked when he connected his extended hard drive to the system. I don't even want to go down that territory if this was actually the situation involving the recommended SSD. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. So that's what's going on there. What's up, Merc? Shout out to Merc. What's up, brother? What's up, Damien? Let's see. Who else is in here? Death Singer said, "Tell me you don't care without you." I'm saying you don't care, Sony. Yeah, it's crazy. That's bad, man. That's bad. Like it sounds cool on paper because a lot of people might be going, "Well, they're doing something. They're getting the information." I mean, yeah, they're getting the information of what will work for the system, but at the expense of you and potentially you, messing up your system. It should have been a better system in play for this, for them to test these SSDs and make sure it works. Again, it's a real slippery slope. This SSD thing is wrong for the consumer. It is on us to test this out. It may not work, even if you put the right one. Mechanical? No. Yeah, that's true. It's not a good look at all. And the fact that you got to sign up for the program as well, just to even really test this, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, not everybody's going to do this beta test. They're not going to do this. Not everybody's going to do it. Me, I'd said, nah, I'm not even going to risk it. It's not worth risking it. What I usually do from my games, like I don't stockpile a lot of stuff on my system. I'll just put on there what I know I'm going to get to real quick. Then I delete it when I either, beat it or platinum it or whatever. And I go on to the next thing. That's usually how I roll. So it's kind of like that, if that makes sense for me. Oh, look who's here. Mr. 4K. What up, bro? Oh. He's here now. What's up, Bliss? Okay, he's probably adjusting his headset. But, yeah, like, it's not the best look, man. It's really not the best look. Western Digital Black 850 is compatible with the PS5. Yeah, it is. I think so, yeah. You got to make sure you read the fine print for the read speed. That's the thing you got to look out for. Look at the fine print for it. If it's about, I forgot how many gigs on the actual read speed it is. But yeah, you definitely, what Death Singer's saying is true. You definitely need to get one with a heatsink on it. You do need one. Like if you get like a standard one, it's not gonna work. You need a legit good one. The reason why you need one with a heatsink, it goes back to that design. And this is probably where that revision is coming to play too. You guys remember that talks about a revision for the PS5? It's more than likely going to focus on that on the side of the system. Because I remember there's this small, big little opening that you put the SSD into and you cover it up. I don't think they're going to keep that type of design for this revision. And more likely they're going to work around that and have a better place to put that, because I'm not sure if that's actually gonna work. So that's a weird thing. It's a weird design choice. Very, very weird design choice. Would you ever let's see? He's actually here. Blaze is here. He's adjusting his headset. I'm gonna switch it back to the other cam so you guys can see both of us in a second. In fact, I can do that right now. Just give me one minute. If it's true, 2022 for PS5 is looking insane. Oh, yeah, like, again, it's not a bad thing if it's delayed to 2022. It is a little unfortunate because we were all looking forward to the game, especially with, God of War being obviously 2022. So I'm guessing Sony just pulled it out there. They was like, you know what? What's the point of just releasing all the dogs this particular year? Let's do it next year.
Are you live?
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Bro, what happened to 5:30, dog?
You want to do that? Man, this dude.
What do you mean? Bro, we haven't done that 5:30? Check the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, true. That's true. That's what's going to be setting up, bro. That's true. What's up, Blaze?
God, well, why didn't you call me and tell me at 5? I would have been at 5. Like,
I called you on the Discord.
5 minutes ago?
Yeah, not bad. That was an issue.
Come on, bro. I ain't trying to leave you out there by yourself. Call me, bro.
That was an issue on my part. That was an issue. I probably should have said 5:30.
Bro, you acting like me right now, bro. You being real irresponsible out here, bro. Crazy.
Let me switch this back to the chat. You want me to just do the call, I guess?
Yeah, you can do that.
Nah, really. Yeah, that might be the best starting time for us, is do 5:30. Let me go ahead and do the video call. All right, here we go. Now let me do something here. Turn my camera off. 1 second, people. 1 second.
Horizon got delayed?
Mm-hmm.
When did you find this shit out?
Jason Schreier. It's already being reported by Bloomberg. It's all over the place.
I fucking hate this Jason Schreier.
The thing about Jason,
every time this motherfucker tweets, it's bad news about PlayStation. I don't fucking like this guy, bro. Why is this guy always tweeting some bullshit? Every time he runs his mouth, it's fucking bad news.
It really is. It really is.
Bro, I've had enough of Jason fucking dog shit right now, man. I've had enough. Like, I know he's just a messenger, bro, but that shit's starting to piss me the fuck off, man.
Bro,
it's never by Sony.
Anything. He didn't have nothing good. I was like, bro, really? We doing this now?
But Big Cloud, every time we find out about PlayStation news, it's always by a third-party source. Why is it never by the fucking horse's mouth? It's whenever we find something out, whether good or bad.
We get it from him, but it's usually we get it from the horse's mouth sometimes. But it's like Sony be too afraid to break it, the news. That's what it is. That's what be going on.
Bro, the Uncharted thing, it was some Indian fucking newspaper.
Yeah.
There it is, Uncharted coming to PC. Like, it's always,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Wow. That's some bullshit, man. Like, look, I mean, like, my hopes were up because they had a state of play and they showed off gameplay. So once they did that, I figured they were in the driver's seat. Once they showed off that much gameplay, right? I figured that they would be ready to launch this year. Because usually Sony, that's not Sony's. Yeah. Sony don't ride that way, bro. If they show off gameplay, it's usually gonna be pretty close to the final product, and it's coming out that year.
That's true.
That's not like Sony to show off gameplay, have a big state of play about it, and then delay it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of shocking to me.
For me, like I said prior, we can't win at this point. Like, love him or hate him, Jason, he been on point.
Oh, bro, I'm not mad. I'm just mad at his fucking tweets. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, you know how Jason is. Jason never I don't think Jason's never really been a big PlayStation supporter, has he? I don't think he's ever been a big PlayStation supporter. And the funny thing, I don't think it's ever going to change if that's the case. It's never going to change.
So this is from Jason Schreier, but no one else, has anybody else confirmed this, or?
It's from Bloomberg. I'll put it on the screen in a minute, but it's from Bloomberg. Bloomberg he works for, so that's what's going around.
Man,
Crazy
And
too,
look,
because I was talking to the Iron Lords about this not too long ago, and it's like if that's the case, then yo, bro, if that's the case, King David, damn, I'm thinking
that's
about
the
this
case.
too.
What? If that's
No,
the case, what? What?
with Jay
How
Barry,
about
because Jay
Xbox
Barry was
gets
doing
you?
the
How
thing.
about Xbox gets a fucking exclusive? If that's the see, all this doom and gloom, Big Cloud's starting to ride. Look at him, Big Cloud. You're starting to lean to the left a little bit. I'm gonna need to straighten you out a little bit.
Uh-oh.
What's the problem here, Big Cloud? Big Cloud, the Xbox still don't have a fucking exclusive yet, bro. These Xbox guys are gonna fucking take this as a win, and in reality, bro, y'all haven't put a fucking you haven't put an exclusive disc in your console yet. You still haven't done it, bro. It's been almost a year, and you still don't have it. Man, like that's what I'm saying. Like we get a delay. Come on, man, cut it out, man. Cut it out. I don't want to hear it, man.
Man, the news listen. I know you've seen the SSD debacle as well. I know you've seen it. Even though we warned people about this prior.
I've seen it, man.
Bro, I know we talked about this prior, and dudes didn't want to listen. That whole SSD joint, it's like, bro, there should have been a better system in play from the get-go.
Yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, that SSD shit, I didn't like Microsoft's approach of being a proprietary thing, but at the end of the day, at least it was available.
Yeah.
You could buy it day one. It's simple. You install it. It works, period. You know what I mean? I really, truly feel Sony is backtracking a little bit, saying like, well, are we going to have issues? Is it going to be heating issues? Is this going to, like, what companies can sell it? What's the price going to be? See, when you spread it out to the market like this, any company that wants to develop an SSD for PlayStation, it's got to meet a criteria. It's got to be approved. There's a bunch of that's why Sony. Look, I'm not mad at Sony for not going proprietary and making their own shit because look, the last time they did that, you seen what happened, Big Cloud, right? People, you know what I mean? The whole Vita cartridges and the Vita memory cards, and so they didn't want to go that way. And this is the correct way. Honestly, listen, when it's all said and done, when these things start coming out, listen, this is the correct way to do things because it's a buyer's market. You have your choice. You can buy from multiple different companies. You're not stuck at this price hold. You can buy, maybe Western Digital sells it for $50 cheaper. Maybe, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it's the way to go. It's just unfortunate that they're just not ready to put out a fucking SSD, bro. They're just not ready.
And the thing is too, they have this, I know you've seen the beta. Have you signed up for the beta program?
For what?
For a PS5.
No.
Because there's like a beta program they have going on where they kind of want you to test it for them, basically.
I got an email, but I never even pursued it. It was like I think they sent it out to everybody.
Oh, did they?
Check your email. Yeah, it's like become a beta tester, sign up or something like that. That's like for new UI shit too, for everything.
Yeah. Damn. They really, I don't know, Sony. Come on,
look,
Sony.
the UI shit. I mean the UI, the SSD shit is fucked up. I mean, Horizon being delayed, it is what it is, bro. Games get delayed.
Yeah.
I'm upset about it, but the SSD, I don't care if it's 200. I don't care, I don't care what it costs. I need storage, man. Like, I really need storage. Like, I do. Like,
the fact that wasn't prioritized is shocking.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's really shocking that wasn't prioritized.
Crazy, man.
I don't know. Do you think they just they didn't think this through? They undershot this?
I mean, I think they thought it through, man.
You don't think they had a better? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's a weird situation for me personally. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's weird because you would think all this would have been already fixed. I mean, granted, we talked about, possibilities, but I don't know, Chief. I don't know. You got me.
At the end of the day, this is a major company, bro. Like, of course they thought it through. It's just maybe while they're testing all these different variants of an SSD, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they're running into issues. Maybe they're running into certain problems. Maybe it's getting too hot. Maybe, like, whatever the case may be, there's a reason why they're holding out. Like, why wouldn't they just give us there's a reason. There's something that's conflicting either with the system or something's going on where they're trying to resolve it before they allow you to buy something. They're not going to listen, why, if they're Sony, why would you release something and say, yeah, go ahead, go buy these and put them, and stop breaking consoles and stop ruining shit? Like, this the problem. Like that. Like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they put it out now and say, go ahead, you can try it out, and and you know, all of a sudden shit hits the fan. Now what? Now they look like, oh, what the fuck were they doing? You know what I mean?
I agree. No, I agree. It should have been a lot more stuff in play here. That's crazy, man. How much is the biggest? How much these SSDs coming to? Like these M.2 ones? Because I saw one for like $800.
Bro, they're gonna be storage, some of them are gonna be pricey, bro. But
yeah, listen, that's the one thing that you need to get. It's the higher grade, right? So
yeah, but Big Cloud, look, they're not gonna be. Listen, they're not gonna be $800. They're not.
So they're not.
You know, there might be one out there that's the crazy amount of storage. All right, there might be one out there, but if you want a terabyte or 500 gigs or 2 terabytes, it's gonna be pricey, bro. But you know. I mean, there would be some. Listen, man, it's not going to cost more than the console. That's ridiculous.
I don't know, man. Some of these are though. Some of these are the ones that they're recommending with the heat sinks. They are high grade. They up there in price.
Oh, there's definitely expensive SSDs, but it's your choice. This is why this direction is the best way to go, because you have the choice to pick.
Yeah, that shit's wild, man.
Yeah, and you know, Rob Jones made a great point. He said if this was Xbox, there'd be fucking chaos and blah blah blah. And yeah, you know what? If it was Xbox, Rob Jones, yeah, people would be joking on it. I would be joking on it. But
yeah,
you know, over the years, Xbox has shown that Xbox, you know, consistently been the company to fuck up and to go back on their word and to delay games and to, you know what I mean? Like, that's been Xbox, like, on certain terms, you know? Then you got Sony, the arrogant Sony that thinks they can do no wrong. And, you know, they'll say, hey, you'll buy it when it's out and you'll wait for it and that's it. You know, that's Sony right now. They just think, you know, when it comes out, you'll buy it. Yeah, we hear you crying, but, you know, just be patient. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, they're not going to jump ship.
Yeah.
Because of some storage.
Not that about the overlay, guys. I had to really go over and redo everything. It was just messing up on me. All right, we're officially ready for this damn overlay. But yeah, good points. Good points. They definitely need a lot of shit though and play. There's no questions or ifs about this. None. Let's see here. Make sure I got everything. Here on what? Oh, my bad. That's me.
There we go. Sorry about that. That was my camera picking up the audio. Anyway, let me get back to the chat here. My alerts are going off, so hold on. Shout out to Game Over Brian, $2 super chat. He says, where did you and Blaze meet at long you been friends? Wait, what?
Strip club.
There you go. Lobo, $2 super chat. Breath of the Wild 2, Game of the Year 2022. Guerrilla Games want that smoke. I don't think they delayed it for no Breath of the Wild 2. You think so? I don't think they did that for no Breath of the Wild 2, bro. I don't see that.
Listen, do we know Breath of the Wild's release date?
We really don't, but you would think it's next year. You would think, hypothetically.
I mean, look, Horizon, you know, those were the two games that people were comparing each other to, so... I mean, look, anything that goes against Zelda is going to be shut down. You know what I mean? It's just like a shooter going against Call of Duty. You're not going to win that battle. Doesn't mean you can't be successful. Doesn't mean you can't sell a shit ton of copies. It just, you're not going to meet that threshold like Call of Duty. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. So... what do you think Sony needs to do to make up for this? Because, you know, we're supposedly going to get a show next month, right? On the 12th. Is there anything you think Sony can show or say that can make up for this news at all? Especially this SSD thing?
you know, we don't know what Sony got, bro, in the tuck. You know, people think, oh, Sony's got, you know, Sony's already showed their cards. Like, we don't know. Like, like, this is the problem. Like, people just assume that, hey, you know, because over the years, you see Sony, like, they only put out what they have, you know, that they feel that, you know, it's acceptable. Like, a lot of these developers will not let Sony, like, even if Sony's pressuring them, hey, can you get a trailer together for E3? They're not, if they're not ready, if they don't feel confident about the final product or the product they're showing, they're not going to put it out there. So that's always been Sony, but it doesn't mean that they don't have some sort of, you know, a little bit of gameplay for God of War or a little bit of gameplay for any, like, we don't know what's coming to Resistance. You never fucking know.
Resistance is not happening yet. That's not happening yet. That is on the horizon.
But you don't know. But we don't know. What I'm saying is, I'm giving an example. I don't know if it's Resistance. I'm just saying, we don't know what else they got in the tuck.
Okay. What I was about to say was, especially for God of War, right? Because, you know, that was the big thing everybody was looking forward to for this year, even though we told them prior it's not coming this year. That's more likely next year. They could show you gameplay for that. Maybe that would take some of the heat off of them for what they, you know, for these announcements. But I don't know. I don't think that's enough, personally. I would need a little bit more. I mean, unless this shit is like really, you know what I mean? Like if it's like that, wow. Like if it gives us that first initial impression. Like you remember when we first saw God of War PS4? When we saw the, you know, Atreus playing with the dolls and he comes out the dark and everybody just loses their shit. Unless it's something big like that wow moment, I don't know. I would expect more out of the show. I mean, PSVR 2 was also supposedly going to be there for the headset reveal.
The VR shit's coming, bro. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know you really want the VR. Okay.
Sony's got their hands in a bunch of shit, man. Like they're the lead, you know, they were the lead market in VR. I think people like think it's doom and gloom because of certain shit. Like, look, this SSD thing is a problem. We're not gonna say it's not a problem. It's a problem. They need to resolve it. You know, it's getting to that point where, dude, it's about to be a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's going on? Can we get some storage? So, you know, we got to be realistic about shit. But
yeah,
I think Sony's put out a bunch of games already, a bunch of exclusive. Whether they're cross-gen, whether they're exclusive, at least we've had games to play.
Yeah.
Bottom line,
we've
had games to play.
That is true,
bro. This is what I'm like. I'm getting a headache sometimes because I'm trying to comprehend what the fuck you guys are talking about. If you're an Xbox user and you bought a Series X, other than some multiplats, even your multiplats are not, you know, we're talking about a 2 terabyte difference or whatever the fucking case may be. And come on, games are damn near on par. Some games are running better on PS5, and you guys don't have any fucking exclusives. Like, I'm not trying to shit in your mouth. I'm just speaking the facts. If this bothers you, it's just the facts about it. Like, so, like, let's just chill out with, oh my God, Sony, they delayed this and look. At the end of the day, bro, I think Sony's in a great position, bro. They really are. Like, yeah, they are. It's a new console. They're in transition. People are getting back to work. People are finally seeing each other. People are finally can go walk up to a computer desk and see what they're actually talking about instead of being on a Zoom call and trying to send them screenshots. Bro, it's a whole different ball game.
He said, so this man said, I don't understand. You want Sony to put out SSD upgrade without doing beta testing. Like, what the fuck? Well, here's the thing. Usually the beta testing is done on their front, not us. So the fact that we have to sign up for a program and help them test SSDs is really absurd, especially when they can't even guarantee you a PS5 and they're not eligible for any damages that your system might go through for this SSD. Like somebody in the super chat said you can get an SSD cheaper, and he's like, it's misinformation. Yes, you can buy those cheaper SSDs, but the ones that Sony recommends are the ones with the heat sinks. Those are the more higher grade ones. And if you want bigger storage in those categories,
and they're faster.
Yeah, they're faster. And for the ones and for the big storage of those, let's say you want more than 2 terabytes, you're paying a lot more than what you just listed in that super chat. It's easy. It's not rocket science here. You need the more high grade ones. So, I don't know.
Oh my God, there's this listening. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I'm just keeping a buck.
Dude, there's this fucking ice cream truck that comes every day and it's killing my face.
At least you got an ice cream truck over there.
Oh my Lord. I can hear my son running up to get ice cream. God.
Well, he'll be hyperactive later.
I want to pop this dude's tires, bro. Stop coming to my fucking street every day, dog. This motherfucker shows up every day with a.
Oh God.
But yeah, you know, I think it's gonna look. It's a, you know, it got slow. Ratchet and Clank came out, it was great, right? People enjoyed it. It's slow now, but bro, you already know Big Cloud. Come September, November.
Let's say the 980. Let's say the 980 Pro. The 980 Pro, right? Let's say that works with PS5. That's about $200, give or take. 2 terabytes is $400. What about the other ones though? Western Digital, are all those compatible? That's another, you know, it's like, so risky. I don't know. It's risky, man. I'm not trying to risk. I mean, again, if you're in the program and you're willing to test these, then go right ahead. By all means, let us know. You know what I mean? But I don't recommend.
Console's under warranty, Big Cloud.
It is, but you're held. I don't know.
If it breaks, you send it back. But who wants to do all?
Who
that?
wants
Nobody
to go through all this? You know,
nobody. But I'm just saying, it is under warranty.
Eh.
And then, like you said, you're not even guaranteed. Like, if you want a PS5 right now, you know what I mean? You're still not guaranteed. Like, that's just crazy. Like,
yeah.
We don't even have enough consoles to give to people. And people are complaining about games and game prices and SSDs. And they're like, bro, like, motherfuckers still can't get a console, bro. Like, they still can't.
I mean, if this was next year and they did this, right? And let's say, like, they was like, hey, guys, we fixed the storage. Like, we're not storage. We fixed the stock issue. Everybody can get one. I say go crazy because, you know, you're guaranteed to get a replacement. You know what I mean? Like that. It's just not the time. But it's messy. It really is messy at this point. To answer your question in the chat, yeah, get Demon Souls. It's really, really good. It's worth the investment.
Bro, bro, that's what I'm saying. We got Demon Souls. Like, oh, it's a remake. I don't care. Find me a game that looks better on Demon Souls.
Hey, if this rumor, listen, if this rumor is true, because a lot of these rumors been coming true for PlayStation lately, more than likely you about to get a remake of Uncharted. So, or not remake, you about to get a repackaging of Uncharted. So, I mean, you down for that? It's gonna keep Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy remastered PS5.
I would take a God of War. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not enhance God of War 1, 2, 3? You know, one and 2, make it 4K, put it out. Like, why not? Like, you know what I mean? You got these other devs, like, you know, they can allocate it. Like, let someone else do it. Like, yo, Sony got so many franchises that are just sitting in the dust, waiting to be brought back to life, like a zombie. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's look, man, it's gonna get Big Cloud in the next couple months. It's gonna be you're gonna be so busy with fucking games coming, bro. It's gonna be Battlefields, Call of Duties, all these, you know, exclusives, Halos, Forzas, or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be like
Battlefield. I would, you know, it's funny. I wasn't even the biggest Battlefield fan, but in light of all the other stuff that just happened with Activision, I don't know if you heard the latest report that they one of these dudes pled guilty to. But apparently, one of these IT workers over there actually planted a camera underneath the sink so he can look at underneath the stalls in the bathroom. Bro, it's some wild shit going on in Activision.
Activision is so big, you don't even know. Like, it's unfortunate.
Shit,
it's unfortunate for the people that do work at Activision, because Activision got many different divisions, you know, different companies, and it's like the people that are by the books that just go there and do their job, it just puts a bad name on.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you know me, I already have a strained history with Call of Duty. Like, I don't play it as is. Like, y'all talk about, like, oh, I love Call of Duty. I'm sitting going, yeah, I did at a time. Now I'm past that. So it's like, I don't know how y'all still play COD.
Call of Duty's trash, bro. Like, but what I was saying, what I was trying to tell you.
That's the thing. That's my problem. You still buying it.
But Modern Warfare was a good Call of Duty. It wasn't a good Call of Duty. It was one of the best Call of Duty.
I'll give you that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't give me that because you never even gave it a shot, bro. I don't think you.
No, I said I'll give you that. I mean, you can have that, man. You can have that. Screw all that noise.
But, bro, Call of Duty is, look, it's almost cliche. It's almost like taboo. It's almost like, oh, Call of Duty. Like, it's almost like saying Madden. Even though, like, I'm a sport. I love football. Like, I want to buy FIFA. Like, all that bad press about FIFA. But, bro, if you see the next gen game, like, it shit looks like we got new consoles, man. I want to utilize them. That's it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You just spoke a gym. Say it again. Say it again.
We got new consoles. I want to utilize it. Like everybody's complaining, oh, you spending $60. Like, bro, let me worry about what the fuck I do with my money. I don't. What does Kofi say? It's my money. I'll do what I want. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're a grown man, or if you're, you ask your mom for money, whatever your fucking situation is, like, do what you want with your money, bro. If you feel like that's worth it to you and you're gonna get value out of it, then fucking buy it. Who gives a fuck? Everybody always got something to say, bro. They always got to be the one that stands out with the, you know what I mean? Oh, why you spending $60 on the game, and then you see they're buying all these dumbass iPhone games. Yeah. Sony got a template, but they still play all the same template top-down games. That's all they buy. But Sony's the one with the template. Like, there's just too much. There's a lot of hypocrites in this.
And you about to buy. Well, I mean, EA. I would say, I guess is EA. Even though EA is scummy, right? I wouldn't say they're nowhere near as bad as what Activision is. I wouldn't go that route. So, you have your FIFA to keep you.
I mean, FIFA is shitty. I'll give you that. It's shitty because of Ultimate Team, and they put all their resources and time into that shit. But at the end of the day, the core gameplay of FIFA is definitely better than it was. Like that's not even. Like, we're not even going to debate that. Like, visually, how it plays, like, if you like sports, it's kind of hard not to say, no, I don't want to play that. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, that's what you like.
Right. Okay. Let me go back here for a second. Okay, shout out to John the Don. He says, and I quote, if using a... what do you say? Using a SSD causes issues with your PS5. Is that still under warranty? Even though they have advised against it, they may not see you as a nundo.
I mean, bro, like they got a slot
sign
for you
agree,
to put SSD.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's so sketchy. Like, soon as you sign, like, yo, yeah, I'll test this out. I'll be held responsible once you agree to the terms when you download that update for your PS5. If you get into the program, it's really on you. It's really on you at that point.
You know how bad that's going to be for PlayStation if people really start having major issues with their PlayStation.
Bro, I'm telling you,
and then they don't reimburse these people. Like, they can't. They might say that in the terms, but I guarantee you, you see these companies. If you talk, if you really fucking come out there and speak with your wallets, or people are really bricking their consoles, like, they're gonna have to fucking reimburse these people. Like, that's too, like, especially if these beta programs are Digital Foundry and people that work at IGN and they're breaking their consoles, bro. Like, bro, they can't have that. They need to fucking look at all the red rings of death, bro. You know how much. Listen, say what you want about Xbox. You know how much money they lost on that red ring of death, bro. And they reimbursed fucking everybody, bro. They reimbursed everybody, millions and millions and millions of dollars.
To be fair,
bro, but
they were prepared for it, though. They had a better system in play. You know what I mean? They were just ready just in case if there were some issues. This particular time, I don't think anybody's ready, if that makes sense, because can't guarantee it. So, again, if you want to do it, guys, go for it. Let me know your results. For those of you that want to wait, I would say that's the smart way of going about it. I think somebody asked me, how come you don't just use an external drive and use that as internal? I think Rev did that, didn't he? And that's where his system bricked. Remember? It wouldn't connect to the internet anymore. It was like completely just broken after that.
I do the same thing. I have a 1 terabyte external SSD, and I keep all my PS4 games on it, right? Or I transfer them over, but I don't have any issues with it. But at the end of the day, 756 gigs or whatever the amount of, bro, that Call of Duty's damn near 300 gigs. These games that are coming out, are 90, 80 gigs, bro. You get 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah.
You know, you want to try something new. You want to download a PS Plus game. You're done. You're out of space.
Then you beat them. Then you're like, okay, you know what? Like, you just delete them. So
I don't know about you, Big Cloud, but I on my PS4 Pro, I got a 4 terabyte hard, bro. If you hit the right D-pad, it's like an infinite scroll of games. Like I like having everything. I like having like most of my library available to me when I want. I don't want to sit there and download games, even though the downloads are super snappy fast nowadays, but nobody's trying to do that. Like, I just want my games ready and available. That's it. Like,
yeah. Damn, man. It's weird, man. But that's usually how I usually roll. I just delete after I'm done downloading, when I'm done beating
Big
it,
Clyde.
platinum it, I move.
Okay,
on to
but
it.
remember that we deleted Demon Souls. Oh, we're done. We got the platinum. That
And
shit
then we
was
came
annoying.
back to it and played it every
And
now
we
and
came
then.
back to it,
Yeah.
and then Benji needs help,
Benji
and then
need
this
help,
guy
and we
needs help,
re-download it. Yeah.
and then you got to re-download games, bro. How many times that happened? Road Company re-download the game. Like we had to
Like
re-download
5 or 6 times. Yeah.
Like I just don't want to do it. Like
Yeah.
I could beat it and delete it, but I like going back to games sometimes.
That's
What
true.
about if
Yeah.
what about if you're doing Big Cloud? You're a platinum guy, right? You know,
Mhm.
sometimes you beat a game and you're like, you know what? Let me go back and get the platinum. You do that all the time. Everybody does that. They go back and get the platinum. They don't just sit there and
Right.
work through it. I don't know, man. It's just
It's an urge.
the
you
point I'm
sometimes
trying to
get that
make,
urge,
dog.
You want to play it. Yeah. You get that urge.
But Big Cloud, the point I'm trying to make is you should have the choice. Like,
Yeah.
just delete the game, bro. But I should have the choice whether I want to delete it or not. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
That's a
yeah,
good
I
point.
could beat it and delete it, or I should have the choice to leave it because I have space.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, look. Is there an open slot for me to put an SSD in? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, then what's the issue? Like, if it's there, it was there for a reason. So let me have my SSD and let me use it.
Capono said, Big Cloud, if Sony just brought over the PS4 user interface, do you think we would have all these issues? That's a good question. I don't think so, personally. I don't think if they kept the user interface the same, it would have been a big deal. I will say, in terms of convenience, that user interface would be a lot better. What'd you say, Bliss? It was simple. The PS4 interface?
PS4, it was simple. Bro,
It was simple.
Listen.
It was basic, right? It was super basic, but it was simple. We got to our stuff. And it wasn't like we were lost in different tabs. And
No, that shit started to lag at the end, Big Cloud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you had a pro or right, I had, on
They
all
didn't
my
update
pros,
no
that
more,
UI lagged a lot, man.
Yeah,
That
that's because they stopped those system updates. You know what I'm talking about? The stability updates. After those stability updates stopped, that joint started going from to
Yo, and look,
it
again,
started to do it. Yeah.
game, like I remember being on PS4 and like I would have like a 2080 Ti, and then sometimes I would end up pre-ordering on the PlayStation because they would give you an incentive. Hey, you pre-order the game, not only you get, costumes, whatever, like everybody else, but then you would get a dynamic custom theme. Do you know how many custom themes I got from pre-ordering Uncharted or buying Bloodborne? I got so many like Dark Souls 3 themes and shit. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but as a PC gamer, my game room, I like to have themes. I got Christmas PlayStation themes. Like Sony sent me an email with like it's like Christmas, but there's PlayStation logos falling. Like,
I know you're talking about, yeah. I got that email too. It's like we celebrate
just the ability, but just the ability to customize and make it. Like I got a game room. My lights are blue and purple. I got space themes that are blue. But like it's just, I know it might not sound like it's a big deal, but having the choice to customize your shit and show it, I don't know, man. Like they need to get with the program. The really UI is fucking confused, bro. We
kind of got used to it now, but at the same time, we still get lost at times. We do.
How the fuck do I find your name again? How do I search for party? Yo, you hit the party chat thing. It's like it shows your last 4 parties.
Yeah.
And then it don't even show your friends. It's just fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird, bro. I'm sorry, it is. I'm not feeling it, dude. They really need to clean that shit up.
Yeah. I agree.
They do, man.
They need though? They need that quick access menu. You know what I'm talking about? That faster one where it was like on the right side, that small menu that you can personalize. They need that. I mean, you could kind of do that when you press the button, the PlayStation button, to do it on the bar, but it's not really. It don't hit different with the regular quick access menu that we had on PS4. That one's different.
You know what I sorely miss?
What's up?
Being able to hold the PlayStation button down
and turn it off
and turn off my system, dog. Like
stupid
shit like that. I'm telling you, dude, I miss that shit. I still hold my PlayStation button down, and I'm like, oh wait,
and
that's not how
the menu. It goes to the main menu.
8 years of my life, that's how I shut off my console. Now you're telling me no, do something else.
Yep, I remember that. I missed that too. Shit, let me see here. There was a lot of stuff they could have done with it, but what was I about to say until before Blaze jumped in here? Oh, shout out to Jay Barry. Shout out to Jay Barry and King David for the funniest. Because I was on Iron Lords with them, and they had like this PlayStation specific episode we were on. If Halo Infinite comes out on time, that means King David wins the bet. Damn. David done won the bet. I hope he doesn't though. David told us some Barry got to bend the knee on ILP, bro.
Man.
Listen.
For Microsoft's
because it's too close. It's too close. I hope
for Microsoft's sake,
too close.
Halo needs to come out, bro.
Yeah.
Microsoft needs Halo to come out, period, dog. People are already playing it right now. They need a fucking game badly.
Yeah. Shout out to Barry though. Check out Jay Barry and Iron
Jay
Lords.
Barry's a great guy. Iron Lords, great guys.
Funny as hell.
Great guys, bro.
Golly, I guess we'll come back to this to be continued and see what's up with that.
Bro, did you just say golly?
Sorry.
From Indiana, my guy. You planting potatoes and shit, bro.
You want me to say something else, sir? You want me to say keep it foxy?
God damn, man.
You want me to say keep it foxy? I can always do that. Shut your ass. Don't get me started in the show. So look, he can't even keep his composure. Broke him that fast. So the SSD thing is done. The whole Forbidden West thing is done. I guess I'll go into this other point here, and this was confirmed by PlayStation. As you guys already know, they bought what's the name of it? I had it on Twitter. I just lost my tab. But basically, to make a long story short, you guys remember that PC company that Sony acquired to port games to PC? Well, they pretty much confirmed that was exactly what it was about. They bought this company for the specific reason of porting more games to PC. Pulling it up right now. 1 second. I had it on my screen. Where the hell is it? Let me find this. Here we go. And found it. All right, hold on. No, that's not it. It's the other one. I think Fonz responded to it. Where are you? Nope.
Listen, guys. I had an argument last night. This is random, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
Can I have your honest opinion? What is a better game to you? This, to me, is completely easy. But what is a better game to you? Control or Quantum Break? I was arguing with a bunch of people last night. I even put a poll on Twitter. I'm just curious. I like, it's the same game. No, it's not the same game. They're similar, but it's not the same game. One does a lot of things better.
All right. So let me put this on the screen here for you guys. So you guys can see this. Another display capture. And you guys can see this with your own eyes. So there'll be no confusion.
Listen, Captain Crunch, nobody's saying, look, Quantum Break had a shit ton of potential. Good looking game, cool powers. You know what I mean? But
there you guys go. It's on the screen. As you guys can see there. It was true. It was true. The whole 9 yards. So to the dudes that was coming up my neck saying it's not happening, there it is. Black and white. I'm not even going to add anything to this. Just want to throw that out here, man. A lot of you dudes really are doing the most with blind loyalty. That ain't to stop. Seriously. When someone like me tells you something like this might happen, we're not saying that out of spite. Let's throw that out there. We're not. Really am.
Wait, what? What happened here?
Oh, I showed it on the screen. Did you see it?
Yeah, no, but I seen it. But what is he?
Basically, the company that Sony bought, it was called Nixxes. Remember Nixxes?
Yeah.
Sony bought Nixxes with the legit intentions to bring more games to PC. And remember how dudes came at my neck saying that was not going to be the case? It was a lie. There's no way. This is more likely going to be PS4 ports. No. It's for PC. So I don't know why dudes came on my neck like that, but I'm like, it's common sense, man. There's more stuff coming. So more than likely, let's play a factor. Let's look at a few things now. Let's paint that into a few factors. Number one, factions. You know for a fact factions are going to get a director's cut, right, boys? For factions. I mean, for Last of Us 2. You know that's happening.
Yeah.
So that's going to get a director's cut. What else is getting repackaged more likely? We're hearing Uncharted is getting repackaged. That's a big report going around. That also can play a factor into this going to PC. So it's like, I see what's happening here. They're giving you these crazy, packaging of these games, whether it be director's cuts or a few others, and then they're just going, hey, guys, guess what? They're going to PC. I see it. I just see it. So it's only a matter of time. It really is only a matter of time. What's up, Lady Foxfire?
Yeah.
It really is only a matter of time. All right, well, Blaze, I guess deals with them. Read these.
You got a super chat.
Yeah, I got a few. Shout out to everybody for the generosity. I appreciate it. Gerald Mack with the $2. She says, hashtag PlayStation has no games. I don't know about that, Chief, but okay. You can say that now. You could say that now if you want. I mean, I can't stop you. We got one from Vegger. Shout out to Vegger.
Oh, hold on. No, before I go do that. No, you can't say that now. I'm sorry. No, you can't.
There you go. Shout out to Vegger. He dropped the 10. He says, Sony should leave everything over to the SSD manufacturers. No consulting between Sony and SSD manufacturers. Throw the dice, push everything over to the SSD manufacturers from day one. Sony or God tier. Appreciate the 10. Thank you. You know, like I said before, they really should get a they should have already had that stuff worked out, man. They really should have. What's up, Frogs? I see you, bro. He says, Bit says Last of Us getting a director's cut. Yeah, Last of Us 2. More than likely is going to get a director's cut. I see it happening with factions. Because remember, everybody's waiting for factions. Last of Us 2, I can definitely see it. What's up, Vic Kid? I didn't see you, bro. What's up? But I see that, definitely. As far, because remember, you're already getting a remaster of Last of Us 1. So it's really no need for a director's cut for that. It's just they're redoing that. Or remaking, I'm sorry, of Last of Us 1. Which kind of brings the question there, Blaze. What do you think is being added to this remake of Last of Us 1? Is there anything, like, what could they possibly add to this, bro? You're muted.
They better not add nothing. They better make the story true to the original.
You know they're probably going to add something to accommodate a certain character that you love with all your heart and soul.
I don't want to see Abby in there. Like,
you know what they're probably going to do? This probably going to
remake it the way it was.
They're probably going to add Abby's room in the house, right? They'll probably like show off her room somewhere in the game, and you'll know it's her room because you'll see golf clubs.
Bro, they better be careful with that, man. You know, they got to be careful with that.
That shit gonna have golf clubs.
Big Cloud, you know, like when you touch something that's near and dear to a lot of people, they got to be fucking careful. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, you know what's gonna happen, bro. You know what's gonna happen.
They'll have a mini golf game mode. You know what I mean? Mini golf fucking Last of Us or something. God, bro, what a joke.
A mini golf
man.
mode, hell yeah. I can see it. I can already see it, bro.
Yeah, you know what I have a bad feeling of?
What's up?
I have a bad feeling that they're gonna take Last of Us, the original factions, and just polish it and add a little bit onto it, and then put it out.
I see that. The only thing I don't want to see, especially
are you hearing me though?
Spider-Man, yeah.
You don't think they would do that? Like, get the Last of Us gameplay because it's already, throw it in the new engine, polish everything up with the new visuals, new graphics, add a couple
dodge
things,
mechanics,
add a
the
couple
chromes, yeah. More likely, yeah.
Bro.
I can see them doing that. I can see them definitely changing that up and adding those features from part 2. The thing about it though that has me skeptical, not really skeptical, has me fearful, is just I don't want them to change the overall appearances. That's the only thing I'm fearing. Because you already know, again, I keep saying this. I know you pull your hair out every time I say this. But with Spider-Man, that really had me looking at stuff like, yo, come on, bro. Don't alter the appearance. I hope they don't do that for this TV show. I really don't. That's the only fear I have for the game.
No,
that's the only fear. I hope they don't do that.
Like, people complained about Spider-Man, but Spider-Man, like, when it came to the skin complexion, all that, like, it looked better. Real. I just don't like that they were, you know what it is, Big Cloud, at the end of the day, they had an opportunity to do it because they were doing a remaster, right?
Yeah.
So that, you know, they went back and did it, but you know, a lot of people prefer the old style. Like, look, they got to be careful. I don't want Joel looking like, I just want the original characters to look like they were, just make them more realistic. Like, use that engine and do what you got to do. Like, they shouldn't fuck with anything, unless, I don't know. They got to, like, work on performance, resolution, make the environments more lush. They can add, maybe a couple more little secrets and Easter eggs and shit like that, but there's not much they can do, man. They can't be fucking with shit
unless
like
they're
that.
retelling the whole story. I mean, they're gonna throw Abby missions at you. I don't really see the purpose of this remake. I really don't.
They're not gonna throw Abby missions. If they throw Abby missions, I'll throw my fucking PlayStation.
I really think that's the case, because what else can you possibly do? Because remember, a lot of people were confused, especially those who were new to the franchise, who just jumped to 2. Or maybe played 1, right? And just didn't really get the whole Abby angle. Like, but I'm like, I don't know. They might do that. I mean, they tried to do that with part 2 anyway, with like the way he starts off with her story. She's at the zoo with her dad, and then you're going through the world, and then you reach the aquarium. Maybe they'll throw the aquarium in here. Maybe like the
Joel and Ellie scenes were so fucking well done, and it just. You know what I mean? Like, you know what pissed me off? A lot of people said, well, they had no more, there was no more room. Joel and Ellie's story was done and they told it all. Well, if that was the fucking case, then why'd you even throw flashbacks of Joel and Ellie? What was the sense of, like, they threw those flashbacks, like, imagine
pulling
being
the
able to, like,
that's what it was.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, they said, oh, Joel and Ellie's story was part 1 and that's it. Like, it's time to move on. Then what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just.
I know one thing, the brutality is going to be insane in that remake.
Bro, Joel saves her ass. And then she comes and, like,
just pulls a 180.
Joel's brother's like, hey, we have brownies and fucking hot chocolate right down the street.
We have have an electric dam over there, too. We never see the clicker and bumps. Why don't you come on down here and refuel?
What a Joe. The combination code is 5454. Let me know. Come on in. Like, what a fucking joke, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Some of this shit, like, that game is such a fucking. Listen, like, it is a masterpiece. It is a 10 out of 10 game. But when it comes to the storyline and the direction of the storyline, I'm not feeling.
Me and you are on the same page when it comes to that story, because we related to it different. You know what I mean? It was about 2 strangers. They came together. One dude lost his daughter, then finds this stranger. You know what I mean? Just like bonds, and they both work. And it was like that perfect father and daughter type of vibe. And it just, you wanted to protect that little girl. And they really cemented that with the David situation. Yeah, I remember with David the Creeper, everybody in the chat, they cemented it with that one scene and just threw it away with part 2. Like, oh, this guy's a bad guy. I'm like, listen, it's a messed up world. I don't see Joel as a bad guy.
Everybody's a bad guy in that. You put anybody in that scenario.
Everybody's gonna do what
all
they
you
need to
motherfuckers in the chat are gonna do what you gotta do to survive at the end of the day. And you're only gonna think of yourself and the person and the next people that you care about. Like, I don't want to hear it. Anybody in that situation is gonna do what they gotta do. So to say that Joel is not a great guy, if you see what he did in the past and so is Ellie. Ellie's not a great girl either. Like, Abby's not either. Like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, she killed my dad. Oh, so that makes you good to go murder people too? Like, I don't get it. Like, that whole scenario is retarded, because at the end of the day, you can look at it from multiple point of views. So Abby's dad dies to Joel. So what? It makes her Abby a great person to go murder random people and go kill Ellie like that. And
That's
Joel,
a good
like,
point
that don't
from
make
Captain
any sense.
Crunch. He said, remember that scene at the barn with Tommy? He comes back to the house and he kind of urges Ellie to go one more hoorah.
Pushing her to go get revenge.
Do it. Yeah. It's like, that was a rush scene. I will admit to that too. That was a rush scene. Definitely was rushed. And it was all for nothing. And you know what's funny? I said it was all for nothing. Do y'all remember in part 1 of The Last of Us? Remember how she said it can't all be for nothing?
And then it was all
for nothing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? See, the hardcore fans don't forget stuff like this, what they said, and how Ellie just was. It's like, I don't know, man. I can't get on board with a sequel. I just can't.
Hold on, I got a package, bro.
Oh, go ahead, go get it. But anyway, y'all know how it be. Any questions in the chat? What's up? What's going on? That would be a click because I like mushrooms. They made time like an asshole for no reason. They definitely did. And, you know, some characters were just unceremoniously taken out of the game for no reason. Like, I forgot his name. The kid that travels with you in Last of Us Part 2. What's up? What's up, Medina? Ooh, don't even get me started with Game of Thrones, bro. Don't even do that. Shout out to Bobby with the 5. A prequel game when you play as a younger Joel and Tommy in the early days of the pandemic would be awesome. I would actually be on board with that. Hell yeah. No, not Lev. Not Lev. The other guy, John. The one that's with Ellie. Not with Abby. The tall guy. Forgot his name. The one that gets shot. So are we not gonna hold Sony and Guerrilla Games accountable for this with all the silence for months, acting like they didn't know if their own game wasn't gonna be ready? We just got done talking about it, Azen. I talked about this earlier. It's definitely not the best look, cause you know, remember how everybody was like, okay, what? Yeah, Jesse, that's his name. Yeah, Jesse. I always forget his name. But remember how we were talking about before, like when we first saw Horizon, right? And we didn't get a release date. Everybody was wondering, what can you possibly show for Horizon again? You know what I mean? Because we already showed enough gameplay. You showed like 10 minutes of gameplay. You didn't really need to show gameplay again to say, hey, guys, the release date, you know? So it's like, it was pointless. Really, really pointless. What's up, Tool Man? What's going on?
I got a sponsor, Big Cloud.
Got
Live,
yours?
I'm show you.
Hey.
No sponsor me?
Well, I mean, we got another one. I'm waiting for it to get here. Got one. I got part A right here on the floor. I'm waiting for the other part.
Did you tell them what it is yet?
No. I'm waiting till it gets here.
I'm going to tell them.
Nah, man. There's still no information on Final Fantasy. Good point. There isn't.
I just got my replacement phone, bro. Yeah, so everybody thinks that I was lying, not answering your calls. My phone's been fucked up for like 2 months.
You got
I've
a
been
wet?
lazy. No, I got it destroyed. It's cracked. There's like lines through it and shit.
Oh.
So I finally like called and got a replacement.
Same number, right? Everything?
Same. Yeah, it will be. I got to set it up. I got an upgrade anyway, but.
That's up. Worked out. Let me bring this super chat up again. It's a good point from Bobby. He dropped the 5. He said a prequel game where you play as a younger Joel and Tommy in the early days of the pandemic would be awesome. Would you like to see that more so than a remake? Just you and Tommy, like during like the days where he becomes part of the Hunters?
Of course, that'd be great. Look, anything Naughty Dog makes is fucking top-notch quality. And listen, if you give me an opportunity to play as Joel again, and you know what I mean, like all like the DLC that came out was all for Ellie, you know what I mean, and then the next game was for Ellie and Abby. It just felt like Joel is a super. He's one part of the
relatable.
He's split. Yeah, he's right down the middle. It's Ellie and Joel, and I just feel like they went the whole. Like, I get it. Like, I don't care. I don't mind playing as Ellie. I'd rather play as Joel. But, like, I just feel like there's still so much that they could have done with that.
Definitely went for shock value, bro. They definitely went for shock value. Would you agree? Had to. They just definitely went for shock value.
Cheap-ass shock value.
Yeah.
Cheap shock value.
Your reaction when at the beginning, were you just like this? It's still legendary to me because I go back and watch that stream. It's just you doing that. Me?
Yeah.
When I streamed that and it happened, I was just like, you know, like my eyes were glued to the screen. I couldn't look nowhere else. It's like, wow, okay. Then they threw this abrupt other scene at you with on the boat. You know what I'm talking about there. So it's some stuff was just for shock value. Lakeita's like, tell us who the sponsor is. You'll see it very, very soon. I'm waiting for it to get here. I promise.
Kita, man.
But yeah.
I mean,
wait for it. Let's see. What did you about to say?
Big Clyde, are you would you say that you're excited for any games coming out this year?
I mean, what comes out this year? Forgot. Does Dying Light drop out this year? Or is it next year?
Dying Light.
Dying Light 2, then Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, man. Wow.
I can't wait for that Dying Light 2.
Co-op, bro. We might have to run that.
We is. I'm on that. Day one. Of course, same thing goes for Back for Blood. I don't know if you're still copping it. You want to play the beta?
Definitely gonna try Back for Blood. I'm gonna try the Aliens one. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm just not excited for horde type games. Well, maybe it's fire
for Dead Space.
Bro, I said horde.
Oh, I thought you said horror.
Yeah, horde. Yeah, no. What else is coming out? Dying Light, Halo, Forza.
Kenna.
I feel like we're missing a big one.
Kenna's dropping this year.
Deathloop.
Deathloop, yeah. Was Battlefield dropping this year, guys? Or was
yeah,
that next
Battlefield
year?
is dropping.
Battlefield dropping this year? Yeah, Battlefield. What else is dropping this
Far
year?
Cry.
There you go. Far Cry 6.
Y'all can hate all you want on Ubisoft. I don't give a fuck. I can't wait for Far Cry. Sorry.
It looks good. It looks really, really good. I can't front on that. Yeah. Big Cloud will at least try Forza and Back for Blood. Forza definitely looks great. I can't front. That looks really, really good from what I saw. When we first saw the gameplay, it looked really good. Solar Ash. I forgot all about that game, to be honest. Forgot all about Solar Ash. Call of Duty. I retired from Call of Duty. Not Call of Duty guy.
What was that? That that beating.
Sifu.
Sifu. That looks cool too.
Yeah, I don't think that comes out this year though. That's next year.
Bro, when the game's listen, Far Cry never used to be co-op. So when it became co-op, it was like, oh, okay. But bro, I beat Far Cry 5 with Solid Red. Like, yo, you know what co-op does? It just makes the experience more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And Far Cry is a big sandbox, and you get planes and upgrade your guns and explore, and there's all these little hideouts. You're just killing shit, having fun. Like, bro.
Yeah.
It might sound cliche like a dude, bro, but I just like open worlds with a friend and just go around and fucking do what you want.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm not saying it's the best. You see the facial animations in Far Cry 6. They don't even stand up to Uncharted 3's facial animations. I'm just saying.
That's true.
But the graphics look great. It's just the protagonist doesn't look good. The villain looks incredible, bro. His facial scan is incredible. It's just always the protagonist, the people you play as, always got to look weird.
Yeah. Shit. What else is dropping?
The FIFAs, the sports, the wrestling,
yeah, sports
WWE.
Yeah, you're into the sports game. I'm not into the whole sports crap.
WWE's dropping though. I can't wait to see WWE's comeback because they went away for a year or two, right?
Yeah. Well, I am looking forward to that one. I don't know if you're getting it. It's from AEW. Yuke's is making it.
I seen it.
Yeah. It looks really good.
But WWE 2K, trust me, if you don't think they've been in the lab, we'll see.
I don't trust it, bro. I don't trust 2K. The last one, they had the damn characters turning into crabs, and they were crawling across the ring. The last one, it was terrible. It wasn't even optimized. That damn AEW joint, though, they got the OG team behind Yuke's making them. So a few things is going to happen. Number one, it's going to be accessible because, you go to different parts of the map or the world. Plus, the animations was fluid. I don't know if you saw Darby Allin wrestling the little creative character. It looked really, really good. Brought back those old school vibes, like SmackDown versus Raw and Here Comes the Pain. I don't know if you played Here Comes the Pain or SmackDown versus Raw, but...
bro, who are you talking to?
That's going to be fire. And on top of all that, what's crazy about AEW, they're making this game right when they signed CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. It's about to be good. It's about to be fire. I can't wait.
That's a huge sign for them.
That's fire. They're
going to draw a lot of eyes for them, bro. That's awesome.
I'm happy for them, so I'm all for it. Because or not Call Days, but the last WWE, really the WWE product as a whole has been trash.
Bro, it's been trash for fucking
Yeah.
Almost a decade, bro. Real shit. Like don't get me wrong. WWE has those moments, those nostalgia moments where they get you like, damn, like that's fucking awesome. But bro, WWE has an issue, and it's they don't know how to recreate megastars anymore. They can't do it. They don't know how to do it anymore.
They know how to, but it's a different person who does, and that's Triple H with NXT.
Oh,
remember? Yeah.
It's not that, Big Cloud. They don't allow these people to give the fucking guy a mic. Let him run his mouth for a couple minutes, bro. That's how these people got found, like Stone Cold. That whole Austin 360, that shit happening. He's like, what did Jake the Snake say? He said something about the Bible, but okay, well, Austin 3. Like, give people
Austin 316, I whooped your ass. Yeah, exactly. He just went off the record. That's what's good with that's what, like, on some real, I used to hate what they did with Roman Reigns. They pushed him down your face, but I love that they just let this man be himself and do this heel gimmick.
Yeah, you love Roman Reigns, bro. That's a big L for yourself. Bro.
I like that they've let him legit like come into his own. They're pushing this heel gimmick. It works. Dog. It works. The heel gimmick works. It should have been the whole thing. Bro,
he's been a heel, he's been face, he's been heel, he's been face. They don't know what to do with him, man. He's trash.
Well, they talk about turning him face again. That's the weird part. They want him to be face again, or Vince wants him face again.
Let Cena go heel, man. That's what they need.
That's
to do.
Where the money's at. Is Cena? Yeah, that's where the money's at. I would take Cena being heel, but they ain't gonna do it because of Make-A-Wish kids. They're not gonna do it. Oh man. I guess that's it for the topics. We went through them pretty good. Not a lot happened this week. I mean, unless you want to talk about Sean Layton's comments about Game Pass or something like that.
No, I would just say, if there's any interesting questions in the chat, we'll do that and then get out of here.
You guys got any questions? List them. Go ahead. Definitely list them away. Oh, we don't love Roman Reigns here. Let me hide before Blaze gets me.
Bro, he's got the look, right? He's got the look. He's got that Samoan, he's got the look. He
looks like Rosie, don't he?
I just don't. He's not a good Ryan. Me and Ryan were arguing like, bro, are you kidding me? He is a good speaker now. Like, no, he's not a good speaker.
Have you heard his latest promos?
I have, bro.
Killing it with his
same guy, bro. I don't believe him, bro. There's no believability when Stone Cold talk.
Okay,
I swear to God, bro. When The Rock talk, I would get the when I was growing up and The Rock would cut a promo, that shit would give me the chill. I'm like, bro,
you would stop everything and listen what this man got to say. Yeah, that's true. Especially Stone Cold, you heard what he had to say. Even if he was gone for years, as soon as you heard the glass shatter, he had your attention. That's how it works. That is true.
Listen, I went to a wrestling. I think it was just a Monday Night Raw. I've been to like many house events. I've never The Rock came out. I wanted to go there to see Undertaker, but he wasn't there that night. But listen, when Stone Cold's music came, like that was the
whole
biggest pop of the night.
Yeah,
that was the biggest pop. Like there was nothing louder than Stone Cold, and like I don't know. I'm not even I love Stone Cold, but that's not my favorite wrestler. But I'm just telling you, like that man, let these motherfuckers talk, bro. Then they get to WWE and then they limit them. Hey, you can't be doing these type of moves. Stick to like a five type of move rotation. NXT, they're jumping all over the place, trying shit. They get to the big league and then they dumb them down.
Yep, like Keith Lee. Keith Lee's a prime example of this. That dude was over the moon. He was the first ever NXT and North American champion. He had both the titles concurrently. Killed his hype in the first 2 months of him being on the main roster.
They buried him. Bro,
there's
a list of people they buried, bro.
He'll never recover.
The Coon said, Goldust, again, a guy like Goldust, bro, he was entertaining. He was. Whether you like him or not, he could get, this is what I'm trying to say. Kurt Angle was a great
Kurt Angle was definitely fire.
Kurt Angle was funny, bro. John Cena as a heel.
Funny.
With his raps, and he was saying something about the city he was in, like it just went downhill.
Yeah. Did you play that's a good question. I see your question, bro. I'm gonna get to you. But you said did you guys play the Halo beta? I didn't play it. Did you play the beta? Have you the Halo beta? The multiplayer? Did you get in? No?
Halo isn't listen. When I found out about that beta, it was too late. If you found out about Halo beta like a week after it was really announced, you're never getting in there.
Yeah.
By the time you get in it, the fucking game's gonna come on.
Yeah. But from what I'm seeing,
I
everybody's
wasn't
having
the
fun.
insider,
It looks
though.
fluid. It looks fluid. It looks really, really good. Everybody's telling me it's great. I'm looking at everybody's reactions to it. So that's already a good sign that they stepped up with it. It looks great.
It
Horizon
does.
Forbidden West
I'm an
rumors have
insider
co-op.
though. I'm a Halo insider. Like I've done the betas for them before, but
Yeah.
when they brought everything to PC, like Halo Reach and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Halo does look cool. And listen, like I said, I know Big Cloud, like as a PlayStation fan, I want Halo to be good, man. I want something to play. You know what I mean? I want that big heavy hitter on Xbox, like, yo, we got Halo, bro. Halo's back. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's good for the industry. Like, you need that. Like, you need that shit, man.
Yeah. John said Horizon Forbidden West rumors to have co-op still true, you think? Considering that Sony's been putting a big emphasis on multiplayer games and a lot of their games do have multiplayer, I'm 50-50.
Oh yeah, what games? They've been doing a big multiplayer.
Deviation Games, their new studio, they're having a multiplayer for theirs.
What came out that's multiplayer?
Demon
other than
Souls.
Sackboy, Big Cloud.
Demon Souls has multiplayer.
All right.
What else? What else has multiplayer from this first party? A few of the games. A few of the games have it, but
That's why you named two.
hey, I'm just saying they're putting it focus.
Bro, they need to make look.
So
actually, I take that back. They don't need to do that. Sony doesn't need to cater. They need a multiplayer game. They don't. Like they don't. Ghost of Tsushima. There you go.
Yeah, Ghost.
They don't. But it would be nice if they did. You know, co-op. At least give us co-op. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. He says, Asian says, do you think that this is an L for Sony this holiday? They're the only company out of the three that won't have a holiday game, and we have to wait 5 to 6 months to play Forbidden West.
There'll be enough. Listen,
I think we're good. There's gonna be enough. I think it's
bro.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's really a lot to think about, or that's already out in the market, Asian. Like tons of third-party games. I think they're good, but yeah, it's not really the best look because we're this close to the holiday. And mind you, we still haven't got any confirmation for their next show, so they might have a show planned in December because we heard PSX was supposedly coming back. It got trademarked, so usually PSX is around December. So you might get something. Mm-hmm.
There's enough games coming up that you're gonna be busy this holiday season anyway.
Oh yeah.
But the thing I want to say is, while everybody's trying to meet the Christmas, the Christmas deadline so they can make the money and the sales and presents and all that, come fucking March and April where you're playing with your PP because you don't get a Valentine's Day fucking, when you got no girl, like you're gonna have a game like Horizon come out of nowhere where it's a dry ass month, there's nothing going on. Like I'd rather have that. Believe it or not, Horizon coming out during November is not a good look because there's so much other shit for you to play. Let them take their time. Let them get it right. There's plenty of shit to play, bro.
Yeah. How do you think GTA 5 will transition to GTA 6? Well, I mean, I already had this conversation.
Resolution bump.
Yeah, that's about it. It's going to be limited still. It's not going to be like the PC version because it struggles even on PC. But what you're really the big thing you're going to get in terms of difference is just the load times out of that game. I don't see really much else you can get out of GTA. Oh, wait, no. You said 6. My bad. I said 5. With 6, in terms of the resolution bump and the load times, I'm hearing a lot of stuff about that game. I'm thinking that they're going to do female cast. Did you hear about that, Bliss? They're looking at a female cast, supposedly, for that game.
Let them do what they want, bro. As long as I can go around and shoot up Big Cloud while you know what I mean?
So I heard a lot of weird, well, not really weird, but a lot of interesting things they were doing. Because Sadie Adler supposedly is going to be the character you play as in Red Dead 3. So, I mean, they might be doing that route for GTA 6. I was thinking, male and female. Yeah, it was both. It was both. But I heard a lot of stuff about it. But yeah, not much else to really say on this. Let's see.
It was a good combo considering it was a slow ass week, bro. I think we got a lot of shit off our chest. Who knows what's to come this next week? Who knows? Like, who knows?
Yeah, definitely. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this straightforward show. As always, man, you know how it is, bro. We chill with y'all. We talk. Appreciate everybody who's who came through. We had like over about like 150 people in the chat. So shout out to you guys who came through. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. We'll be back obviously next Friday. Hopefully we got even more to go over. But yeah, pretty good show, man. Blaze, my brother, thanks for coming through as always, man.
Yeah, bro. I wish you would have called me, man.
What'd you say?
I wish you would have called me and said, "Yo, we're on for 5 o'clock, bro." Don't do that, though, because then you make me feel like I'm not being like, bro. If you show up late to my podcast, bro, I'm gonna be fucking pissed at you. Like, call me and tell me so I can be there for you, bro.
I got.
Like, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
So let's announce this here. Let's announce this here, shall we? 5:30, the official time.
Yeah. It don't matter. I just want
I think 5:30. I think 5:30 works for us, though. Real talk. You think so? 5:30. I think 5:30 is perfect for the show. So that's gonna be the new time for RGT. That way it gives more time because so a lot of you guys come through. You're like, I'm late, so then you missed it. So we'll do 5:30. That way we give more time. You guys can get in here, have fun, and chill with us. I think that's
And the only way that it will change, and I'm sure Big Cloud will tweet it out, is if we have a guest that we gotta, he's in a different time zone. We might have to change that up. But
EST, yeah. Definitely. So yeah, we'll
Eastern's the only one that matters, bro. Eastern time's the only one that matters.
Yep. So we got a big special guest for you guys next week, and then after that we got another one all the way from the UK. So we're gonna have ourselves some fun here on this platform. But big shout out to all you guys, man. Hope you guys have fun. Lots to look forward to on this platform. As you guys already know, we just been chilling. Bro, we're hopefully by Friday, next Friday, we'll pretty much be at 10K because we're 24 subs away from 10K. So
damn, you were 51 last night. What'd I tell you, bro?
A lot of stuff's happened. So shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Thank you so much. And yeah, y'all enjoy your weekend. Blaze, go ahead and plug your channel. Go ahead and plug the Solidcast. Let them know where we can find it.
How many people are there? There's 76. If you listen, man, go to Blaze 4K. Okay, if you listen, Big Cloud's on my podcast. We do the Solidcast with Solid Rev. It's a great show. We're starting to talk about different shit. You know what I mean? Listen, let's get my guy Big Cloud to 10K, bro. I think he deserves that, bro. 10K. Let's get him to 10K. You know what I mean? Look. I just want to say about this chat room, I like that it flows and, there's a little bickering because that's every chat room. But, like, you guys always, you're always – look, man, not everything – we appreciate the super chats, and I'm sure Big Cloud does too. But, like, we're not that type of crowd that's going to be like, oh, act like we don't see a question because it's not highlighted in the color and it's not money. You feel me? Like, we don't care about that shit. Like, we just like you guys that – listen, man, loyalty over everything. Like, when we see you guys pull like Rob Jones is a Big Cloud subscriber. Guess what? He was in my chat. Guess what? He was in the. You know what I mean? Like what I want to see out of this shit? I think I see Blue Moon at my shit too. I'm trying to remember, but the point is, like, a lot of you guys that are Big Cloud subs, like, when I see you guys on my channel, that shit means a lot, bro. It does. It really does. So that's all I want to say about that. Like, I like the loyalty, bro. I like that part of it, bro. Because we're a team. That's it. Like, me and Big Cloud, we're a team, bro.
It's my brother. I got him on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Go support him. Safety goes for Carlos, Craig, Medina, all of them. If y'all don't see him on the show, best believe they still here. Trust me. Craig has his work schedule, but he'll be back momentarily when he gets that situated. And the safety goes for Carlos. Carlos got some other stuff happening on the side too, so he'll be returning soon. But appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. I really do appreciate it. He said,
what are you playing, Big Cloud?
What
are you playing nowadays?
Shit. Aside from Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I was going to jump on Demon's Souls.
Bro, do you know Shadow of the Tomb Raider? I just started playing it the other day again.
It's got a new frame rate mode and resolution buff.
I'm playing on PC, but
okay.
Dude, the parts where you're climbing at the house and shit, man, that as soon as I got to that part where I was pushing a statue, I'm like, all right, I can't do it.
Wait, performance-wise? It dropped or something?
No. I just didn't want to push a statue and, line up the king. You know what I'm talking about.
I
Probably
just thought,
got there,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it is a cool game. It's definitely the weakest one, but it's still
The first one will always be the GOAT to me, like the in the remakes. I like the first one the most because it was so dark and gritty, grounded. Really love it. But what can we do, man? What can we do? This man said Toretto. He basically called you Toretto. He said family first.
Toretto, bro. You already know, dog.
We live our lives a quarter mile at a time. That's how we game out here. Y'all be good, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'll see y'all later. Go check out Blaze's channel. He just put the link in the chat. Go check him out. See you guys this Thursday, right? Or this Wednesday, right? We're back this Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll be live on his channel this Wednesday, and with Rev and everybody. So we're gonna have some fun. And